Boston, Fenway, under the Green Monsters. This is Lansdowne Street, iconic spot here at the oldest ballpark in America. And they call it the Green Monsters, so got to talk about the biggest player on the 49ers defensive line, and that is Javon Kinlaw. Can the 49ers finally get him to a spot where he can be consistently productive? Well, first of all, health is going to be a huge deal for Javon Kinlaw, because without it, he's not going to be able to produce the way the 49ers need him to. But also, health is important for a player that big, right? That tall, that big, 6'5", 320, wherever he is. He's got to be able to stay low, maintain leverage. Steve Wilks talked about it. If Javon Kinlaw can't get low, he's going to get pushed out of plays. We saw him get pushed out of plays, especially when he got double-teamed at times this preseason. So Kinlaw, for him, the key is going to be to stay low, make your size and your strength an advantage. It becomes a liability if you're too high. And I think that Kinlaw's got a good chance this year, and I wouldn't use preseason to gauge all too much because he's not going to see as many double teams as he did before. And during the regular season, or during the preseason, Javon Kinlaw was a whole lot better against single teams than he was against double teams. And when Javon Hargrave is on your team, when Eric Armstead's on your team, when Nick Bosa is back for the 49ers, then Javon Kinlaw is going to face less double teams just by definition, right? Just by natural happenstance. He faces less double teams. He uses that prodigious strength to his advantage. And that's when you can see Javon Kinlaw deliver for the 49ers. He doesn't have to be a superstar. He has to be a good rotational guy. There's less pressure on him this year. So you call him the 49ers Green Monster. You can see through the Green Monster, the bleacher bar here at Fenway. We'll see if Kinlaw in a rotational role can play better than he did in a full-time starter role prior to what he hopes has been his recovery from injury.